Alright, yo. Peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. This is very important. This is a message straight from the God, Rashad Jamal. We have new letters coming in, written from the God himself. You feel I'm not too sure on the specifics as far as who wrote the God and who the God was writing back to, but we're about to read it all, you feel me? It's been circulating on some of the gods and goddesses accounts, the real ones. The ones who are doing all they can to fight. It's like for every one of us who stand with Rashad Jamal, there's 100 against him. So we're greatly outnumbered, but we're sticking for the truth. And there are, you feel me? Like in one of the part of this lecture, because I was reading this myself. I read this whole thing myself, and he said to come on here and make a video, calling it new message from Rashad Jamal, heartbreaking. You feel me? Like a heartbreaking new update. You feel me? Something like that. He said the title, I'm gonna say it, he said, title the YouTube video, Rashad Jamal letter, shaking, heartbreaking update. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. You feel I'm being called by the ancestors. I feel the call by source, by Mother Universe. You feel me? To be the medium for this to flow through. I want this to go viral. Hopefully it goes viral as much as it can. I want all the real, you feel me? The real who stand with Rashad Jamal and see past the deception. You feel I call upon you all. If y'all ever watched the God's lecture and gained any type of insight from the God, if he helped you in any type of way, if you have any type of love for the God, I'm calling you right now. Don't just stand there and watch from the sidelines and watch as they tear down his image and then eventually try to assassinate him. And then once he dies, it's going to be a bunch of, you feel me? Long live Rashad Jamal. All these people are going to be wearing shirts, fake crying, pretending like they gave a fuck. But the whole time, for years, we watched this whole shit happening. We're not having, this shit is not repeating. They do this to every single one of our leaders. Every single one of our leaders. That's why we all need to be leaders, because if they can pinpoint it on one, you know what they say, when you cut the head, the body falls. But what if the whole body is the head? What if the whole body is a head of the head? A head of the head. Divine wordplay. So for real, they're trying all types of tactics to destroy the God's image. You got fallen goddesses like Isis Wisdom talking about messages from Zeus, literally being a speaking tool for Zeus. Zeus is speaking through her, trying to convince y'all that he's not evil. Zeus is the god of deception, the original god of deception. Like, he is the god of deception. The God of lies. And he will say the most truth in the lie. Ooh, boy, liars use the truth the most. That's how they pull you into the lie. They study all the truth. So Isis Wisdom, she knows all types of spiritual knowledge. That's how she'll pull in souls. She'll say things that sound pleasing to you. But you gotta read that energy. She has a dark energy. The longer you're in there, it's like it's draining you. It's like it's untapping you from shit. And she's trying to get you to submit to Zeus. Meanwhile, she's trying to say, don't believe anything outside of you, but she's talking about how powerful Zeus is. How Zeus is the one who's correcting the world. The fuck? Zeus is the father of the Matrix. He's the one who destroyed the fucking world, nigga. Zeus, Satan, Yakub, same person. His soul name is Zeus. The father of these human beings. The father of the Caucasian and all its variants. You know, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabians, the fake Mexicans, and the Dravidians, all variants of the Caucasian, all variants of animal hybrids with a drop of our blood, replicated after different groups of us. Because we had the real Asians, which are carbonated dark beings that had the Asian features. We had carbonated dark beings that had all the features the Arabians have. Like, everywhere on the landmass, it was carbonated beings, us, gods and goddesses. The Avatar was a documentary. We glowed blue, green, all different colors, but we were way bigger than they showed us in Avatar. But the whole way they showed the human beings flying into the planet, and they set up a colony, and they invaded the planet and took it over slowly. That's literally what they did to us. They cut down the trees. They were there to rape the resources. They told you all this in fucking Avatar, gang. It was literally a documentary. That movie is literally a documentary. It's not even a movie. It's not even a movie. A lot of their movies and TV shows aren't even movies, but especially the Avatar. And fun fact, that's the biggest movie ever. I think it's the most it's the biggest grossing film ever, meaning it amassed the most money, earned the most money than any movie ever in existence. It was the most watched movie, most well-known movie in theaters everywhere. The Avatar, still to this day, I'm pretty sure the first one. Not the second one and the third one, even though those movies get very deep. And I still haven't watched the third one. I need to watch the third one. But I watched the second one, and it was talking about a lot about the nomos in that. It told you about the whole breakdown of the nomos, how the whales are a whole divine extraterrestrial race that's extremely intelligent. You feel me? Why y'all thinking those whales are just dumb animals? They intelligent as fuck. Dolphins too. They're an extraterrestrial race of us. Those are our cousins. They're Anunnaki gods of the seas, just like the mermaids. But we don't want to lose. Well, actually, we ain't going to lose any of y'all, because especially the ones who are going to be pulled to the title of this video, I'm going to be pulling a lot more. I'm going to start posting a lot more videos with the guy Rashad Jamal, so as to pull a lot of the souls who are still standing for the University of Cosmic Intelligence, the ones who are really tapped in, who stand with the Rashad Jamal. You feel me? I'm a part of our group. I'm a part of the family. I'm one of the strongest gods in our force. I'm one of the strongest gods that stand with Source, Mother Universe. I am Eon. Look into Eon, Eon. That's the God I am. I am literally the God Ion. So if you look into Ion, it's spelled A-I-O-N. But really, the real way to spell it is E-O-N. They'll try to, because I'm telling you, I'm the soul. Like, I'm the eternity of now. I'm telling you, it's my name, Eon. You feel me? But they'll spell it as A-E-O-N or A-I-O-N, because the variant is Eon or Ion. You know how Zeus has many different names? I have many different names. You know how Anubis, for example, is also known as Osiris? Or no, I might mix that up. Like, for example, Hermes in Greek mythology is known as Thoth, right? Like, Thoth goes by many different names, for example, right? And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you have gods, souls that over different generations and different places in the multiverse they've been, they earn different names through the deeds they've done across the multiverse. So, you feel me? But my soul name, my overall name, like the full name, like the real name of I, strip all the other titles away to the core of my being. I am Eon. I am Ion. I am the eternity of now. I am the real God of what time is supposed to be, because time is a spell. I'm energy cycles infinite. Forever I am. I'm not the God of time. I'm the God of something way greater than time. I'm the God of what reality is all within. Literally. I am the eternity of now. I am the eternal now, living, present, the infinite present I am. So within that being said, now that I opened up this live on the right this video, see, I'm over here talking like the guy Rashad Jamal. But now that I opened up this video on the right energy, you feel me? I gave y'all the basic breakdown. You feel me? I told y'all how, you feel me? I'm called to do this. So I'm working with the ancestors right now. I'm working with all types of divine energies right now. And I ask for spiritual protection in all forms. Zeus and the fallen will not interrupt or get anywhere near me. Y'all can't do shit to me, gang. Y'all don't know half the forces that back me. I am divinely protected on all levels. I have some of the most powerful cosmic forces backing this avatar, if only y'all knew. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get into it. This was 7/12/26. You feel me? So that means this was January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, so it was July. This was July 12th. This is brand new. This is just coming out. You got the date at the top. Look, I'm reading off. So look, this is on the Goddess's Divine Energy 369. So tap in with her. You feel me? Tap in with her page on Insta. But let's get it. Peace, God. This is Rashad Jamal. Everything I'm about to say from this moment forward is all Rashad Jamal. So even though it's my voice speaking, picture it's Rashad Jamal talking. Now let's get it. Peace, God. Grand rising reflection. I received your last letter, and I'm going to keep it all the way real over rich with you. That is not my wife. That bitch is a deep cover agent and a cold-blooded snake. She's a real king cobra. When I was free, She didn't show the real her. But from the moment of my kidnapping on May 3rd, 2022, she unleashed a plethora of so much evil and snake shit that is way too much to list in one letter. But due to my incarceration, combined with the inhumane conditions of the prison, I felt it would be best to deal with her upon my release. I also tried to forgive her out of the love I had for her as my wife. But by time 2025 hit, it was clear that she was exactly who I hoped she was not. My focus was to continue to drop the weekly audio lectures on my YouTube channel on Fridays. I wanted to make the Cosmic family aware of who she really was, but it was no way to do that. Had I tried to say it on a live audio lecture, she would have just hung up the phone and made sure no one heard the lecture. Thus, my only option was to let it reveal itself, which I know it would eventually. Last September, a nigga knocked on my door. I had access to the camera footage. He's talking about the door of his house. When I asked my wife about it, she lied and said no nigga came to my house. Even though she was caught red-handed on camera, she still lied. This shit crazy. Like, this shit fucking crazy. Hold up. This revealed to me behind the shadow of a doubt. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. I said behind. Sorry, it's a little hard to read his handwriting at some points. If I'm skipping over or if I slow down, it's because I'm trying to really make sure I say what he's saying. I'm trying to slow down and really read everything correctly, so bear with me. So yeah, she said, she still lied. Even though she was caught red-handed on camera, she still lied. This revealed to me beyond the shadow of a doubt that she was cheating. Shake my head. SMH. In January, after getting fed up with the numerous attacks from Big Homie CC 607 Punk, Phase 1, etc., I decided to expose them for who they really are. I also sent hits for those who were tapped in enough to catch it, that my wife is a deep cover agent sent by the Illuminati, working behind the scenes to delete my soul contract, to destroy my soul contract rather, which is to liberate the minds and the souls / spirits of this planet. The post on my IG story said, I am at war with the media, the government, the politicians, and within my own home. And he underlined that. Within my own home was the hint to let the Cosmic family know that if anything happened to me, my wife was in on it. Right after that post, the lady posing as my wife became upset with me and we got into a huge argument. A few days later, I dropped my Disinformation Agents lecture. Soon as I dropped it, Zakia got mad at me and said I shouldn't have put it out. Then started getting disrespectful and saying I talk too much and I need to shut up. In my head, I'm like, why is she protecting the same government agents I just exposed, unless she's one herself? At that point, I knew she was a full-blown deep cover agent. She blew her cover. But I told myself I'm behind enemy lines, and the prison I thought I could trust most just revealed. And the person I thought I could trust, I said prison by accident. But I told myself I'm behind enemy lines, and the person I thought I could trust most just revealed she was sent to take me out. I still have to teach the UCI, so I did that TikTok, and after the Cosmic family, I did that TikTok Q&A for the Cosmic family, and that was the last time you heard my voice over the phone. Then because you had Isis Wisdom saying shit about me, my mom did a live with Zakia, which I recommended to address that. A few days later, Big Homie CC, along with Zakia, called down to the prison and told them to raid my cell. They raided my room 3 weeks in a row looking for a cell phone. They didn't find a phone, only a knife, which I had for my protection because a few officers and inmates made me aware that the warden at the prison had paid a few people to come to my cell and try to kill me. They said they didn't know what day that they would be coming, but that it would be at night, and that the plan was to assassinate me and make it look like a suicide. So I paid one of the inmates to make me a big-ass machete. It was about 22 inches long, and I was posted up every night waiting for them to come. All I knew is whoever they sent to kill me, I was going to take at least one of them with me, on my soul, the gangster way. Anyway, they found that knife and used that as bullshit reason to put me in this illegal torture chamber called behind the glass. They gave me 180 days restriction and took my phone privileges. They was only supposed to give me a restriction, not move me behind the glass. Behind the glass is the Alcatraz of Georgia prisons, designed for the most violent inmates who have killed officers or other inmates. In this, I've suffered the most cruel and inhumane conditions. No clean running water, no bed, I'm sleeping on a concrete slab. Infestation of huge rats, wasps, cockroaches, spiders, fire ants, no air ventilation. They have been denying me medical attention as well, putting poison in my trays. When I told Zakiya back in February to tell the Cosmic family to call internal affairs so that I could at least get moved back into a regular cell, she refused to do it. I even wrote a letter to Donald Trump that she refused to read on my social media pages. Further proof to me that she was a deep cover agent. The only reason she was doing the updates is because I made her. I had to argue with her to get her to post those things on TikTok. She was posting from February 20th, from February to April 2026. He's talking about all these past few months of 2026. In case you didn't know, like when I said January earlier, he was talking about 2026. He's talking about all recently. When he was talking about 607 Uncle them talking shit, and he said January, it was January 2026, like this January. That's why I didn't say the year, because it's this past January. And now he's saying this past April. You feel me? Hold up. Yeah, this past February to April, you feel me? Then in March 2026, my uncle transcended. In April, my brother transcended. Wait, so let's run it back a little bit. He said, I even wrote a letter to Donald Trump that she refused to read on my social media. Further proof to me that she was a deep cover agent. The only reason she was doing the updates is because I made her do it. I had to argue with her to get her to post those things on TikTok. She was posting from February 2026 to April 2026. Then in March 2026, my uncle transcended. In April, my brother transcended. Then on May 1st, Zakiya told me she was taking $15,000 out of my account to go to an island with another nigga, fucking and sucking another nigga's dick on her solar day. 5/22. So January, February, March, April. So May 22nd. Just this May, just earlier. Just 8 days after our 5-year anniversary. Off my money. Wow. Shit sad but true, God. She wrote me later on May saying she was not leaving. It was no one else you love. Yeah, cap my ass. This bitch a fucking snake. But so yeah, back to he said that she wrote me later on May saying she was not leaving. It was no one else she loved but me, and she only said that because she was mad. Yeah, my ass. I was dealing with a bitch just like that. My ex was a snake, bro. Like that's the only thing. Like sure, men be dogs and shit, but if we love a girl, bro, and we open up to you, like we actually fully want you, and then that'd be a thing where it's like, girls, it's like Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just hard to know if y'all really fuck with us. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, a girl can be with you for years and then, like, you don't even know she's fucking a nigga the whole other time. If a dude's cheating, you know, bro. You can tell. Like, girls can be cheating for like, y'all are so much more crafty and, like, manipulative. I'm not even trying to be nasty. It's because y'all are source. Y'all are better at this shit. Y'all are more in tune with life. Y'all are the original. It was the woman before the man. So the woman, you feel me, is more intelligent than us. Not even to say, like, we are as intelligent at the same time. Like, we're equal in intelligence, the God to the goddess. But at the same time, the goddess is more intelligent than us. It's just keeping it real. So it's like, you feel me? Like, this shit's crazy. This shit makes me never want to get with anyone. Like, even though I know, like, this was just a result of her not being his true soulmate. And when he does find the goddess for him, he needs an Asada Shakur, just like I need me a real revolutionary, a real goddess who know, you feel me, who's really on that energy. Because they're going to be the trinity to our Neo, you feel me? Once powerful gods get into powerful goddesses, this matrix is done, you feel me? But so, with continuing to what I was saying she was not leaving. It was no one else she loved but me. And she only said that because she was mad. Head ass. That was the last time she wrote me on 5/16/26. Then I started getting letters in mid-June. Or I think he said 5/26/26. But yeah, like she wrote him last in May. Then I started getting letters in mid-June from the Cosmic family saying she was all in Mexico and stopped posting. My mom told me Zakia cussed her out and blocked her on May 1st, 2026. And she and my mom always been cool. Then I found out that she changed her number and my number, which is also the business number I list on the UCI website. So she basically snaked me, slimed me out, God. I left her full access to my bank account, which has over 6 figures saved up in it, my credit cards, and all my social media accounts. I'm also aware that she's been fucking several different niggas in my house, some of which were actually gods in the UCI. Snakes, bro. Who were students / fans of my teachings, including one who TikTok name is 9DerekYD. I've been providing and protecting like a real God supposed to for his family. Zakia ain't had to work since 2021. I've been paying every bill since 2021, even from prison. And this the thanks I get? Not only did she run off with my entire life savings, but she fucking niggas who claim to be my students / supporters in my house. The same house I gave all the UCI lectures from. The same house I have all my spiritual altars set up in. Then to add insult to my injury, now she trying to run off with all my social media pages. Facebook, IG, TikTok, YouTube, and my website. These are the pages I'll use to spread the message. I'm not able to log into any of these pages. This is further proof she was a deep cover agent the whole time. If you want to leave, leave. But to try and take things you didn't build, such as the website and my social pages, shows how evil she really is. I can always rebuild from scratch when I get out soon, but the truth is I shouldn't have to. If lectures start getting deleted from my website and channel, she did it because she's the only one with access to it. I wrote all this because I need your help. I need the help of the entire UCI. That's why I said this is a call for anyone who fuck with the God. And all of my true fans / students / supporters. I need you to read this entire letter aloud and post it on TikTok and YouTube. I got you, God. I'm doing it right now. I don't care if no one else is doing it. They might be posting screenshots. I'm reading this shit for you. I'm reading it for you. I'm channeling these divine energies through my throat chakra. You feel me? Let's get it. I'm speaking these vibrations into the realm. I need you to read this entire letter aloud and post it. The people must know the truth. After you read the letter, show it so the gods and goddesses can know it came from me. I have attached my signature below so they can know it came from the horse's mouth. I need you to tell the Cosmic family to no longer send donations to Music Media Forever Cash App. No longer purchase crystals from my shop, the UCI. our merchandise. Unsubscribe from my website, www.theucionline, and to unsubscribe from the members. You feel me? You know how you can buy membership on YouTube? So he's not saying to unsubscribe from the channel, from the YouTube channel, but he's saying don't give money to the YouTube channel. You feel me? Look, my shit's talking about low storage. So I'm going to come back and make this a part 2. So we left off talking about him saying don't give any more money to these platforms. Now I'm going to clear out more storage on my phone, and we're going to get right back to it. All right, we back, y'all. I really didn't want to have any interruptions for this. And you know what? I think I'm just going to merge this together because I don't want this to be 2 separate videos. I want this to all be together, you feel me? I just want this to flow. So it might skip in the middle of the video because I'm going to merge this together. So instead of this being a part 2, it might be a part 2 if I have to post this as a part 2. But I'm going to try to merge the whole video together. So leaving off where I left off, this is the update from Rashad Jamal, heartbreaking update from Rashad Jamal, you feel me? Written from him himself from prison, from one of the guys that wrote to him. He responded, and this is the physical letters that he sent, and it's being circulated around social media. It's being circulated around by the goddesses and gods who still fuck with Rashad, you feel me? So word. So picking off where I left off and just before I had to pause it and then you feel me, come back with the part 2. So he is saying don't give any more donations to the Music Media Forever Cash App, and don't purchase the website membership. Don't purchase the membership for YouTube. Don't purchase any more crystals or merchandise because this is all going to his wife who snaked him. So don't give any more money to her. He doesn't own any of these platforms anymore. It's her who owns it. You feel me? And he's not saying unsubscribe from the YouTube. He's just saying don't buy a membership for it because that money will go to her. You feel me? The reason being is because I'm now continuing to read what he was saying after he said all that. The reason being is because none of that is coming to me. Sakia is keeping all that for herself. And he's talking about when he's saying no longer buy any merchandise, don't give any money to the Music Media Forever Cash App, unsubscribe from my website, www.theucionline, and to unsubscribe from the members on my YouTube channel until further notice. The reason being is because none of that is coming to me. Sakia is keeping all that for herself. If they wish to help me, they can write me personally. He's saying if any of y'all wish to help him, write him and ask him where to send the money. That's what he's saying, you feel me? If they wish to help me, they can write me personally, and I will tell them where to send it. I definitely need food to survive in here, and because she has just stole everything, including my music page that also makes me income, I have no way to survive in here other than to eat prison food, and I refuse to do that. I also have no one to pick me up from the prison gates when I get out in a few months. Yo, the guy getting out in a few months, I hope that shit true, gang. You better be getting out, God, because we've been hearing you gonna, for years now, it's been, I'm getting out, and I know you gotta speak that shit into existence. I know you gotta keep the best, but I'm just saying, we've been waiting for you for so long, and, I really hope it, bro. If the guy's really about to get free in a few months, this shit donezo, you feel me? Bro, once the guy, Rashad, gets out of prison, bro, once his energy back in the realm, bro, because he here, but when he was out and his energy was circulating these ethers, bro, oh my fucking God, nigga. So once the guy get out, it's a wrap. Bro, if I could, I would pick him up myself. Fuck you me. If I had that shit set up to where but I got a bunch of shit going on. I don't even got my license yet, you feel me? I ain't trying to work through this monetary system right now. I'm not working any job ever again. So I got a lot of shit to figure out in my personal life. But if things lined up, if the cards lined up to where I had a way to get the guy, first I have to get in contact with him, know when he's getting out, all that shit. First I got to introduce myself because I'm such a real soul. I absorbed all the information, but I wasn't in the university, in the comments. I was just watching it. The real souls, y'all know what I mean. They're the realest of souls that use social media. Until it is that we choose to open ourselves up intentfully, usually we keep everything internal. We're closed off from the world. There's people who are super open energetically and they don't really have any energy internally. They don't really guide their own self. They mimic the room. They mimic the world. They're of this world. And then there's the souls who are in this world but not of the world. They're in this world with their energy in themselves. We close most of this world off. We navigate this reality with our own personality, our own energy, our own self. And I'm one of those souls to the max. I'm super in tune with self. I'm a real soul. So I never really made myself that known. Like I was just watching and absorbing because I was really tuned into really just I wasn't in the comments texting. I was just absorbing. I was really absorbing the whole energy, watching the lectures, fully tapped in. And I was younger too, so I didn't have my presence in the realm as much to be like how I am now, where it's like I'm standing in myself, showing myself to the realm. Because now that's what I'm elected to do. It's like I've risen up to that level in self to where now I'm ready to show myself to the whole realm and step into my leader role for our people. Just like Rashad. I'm here to be a leader just like the guy Rashad Jamal. You feel me? You feel me? Hopefully once he gets out, me and him are going to be, we're going to be riding side by side with a few other, you feel me? Not a few, but a whole bunch of other guys and goddesses. But because we don't need just a few leaders. We're all leaders. But you get what I'm trying to say? Because he didn't have anyone working with him. It was even Cali, I mean, Rod kind of egoed him. Every fucking spiritual leader who's supposed to be for our people, they were all egoing Rashad Jamal, except maybe Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes might have been one of the only ones who didn't, you feel me? And Spiritual Soul, maybe. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Rashad Jamal was really standing by himself, a soul beacon of truth. And that's why it was so easy to target him like that. But no more, you feel me? But so he said, I also have no one to pick me up from the prison gates when I get out in a few months. I also want the cosmic family to ask yourself, in the 4 years that I've been away, how much activism have you seen Zakiya do for the hashtag Free Rashad Jamal campaign? None. Other than Sharon trial transcription winter 2024, I think that says, which I made her do it, and the 2 months of TikTok lives in February 2026 through April 2026, which once again I made her do it. She was only in it for the money and fame and to complete her objective that the Illuminati sent her to do. I thought everyone turned on me, but I thank you, Jesse, for checking on me and informing me. I pray that you get this message to the public. Write me back ASAP. Now we rise. I love you deeply. Rashad Jamal. And then he put a PS. Also tell them this as well. They had paid people in the prison to assassinate me. This is the true reason they took my phone privileges. This is their way of cutting my communication with the world so that once something's happened to me, no one will know. They also read and tamper with my outgoing mail sometimes. I have wrote several people who have wrote me back asking why I never wrote them back, including family members. They have launched a full assassination campaign on Rashad Jamal using the Illuminati, my baby mama, Zakiya, the Georgia Department of Corrections, Hayes State Prison, Governor Brian Kemp, Tyrone Oliver, the Commissioner of Georgia Prisons, the media, government, politicians, and propaganda documentaries, such as the one being released by People magazine on July 14th, 2026. All of this is being funded by the Rothschild family and the royal family in Great Britain. They are all in collusion against me. Have everyone write me and call Internal Affairs 404-656-6002. Hopefully I said that right. My life is in danger. Ask to speak to Tom Fatnick. Also call the U.S. Postal Service Criminal Investigation 1-800-372-8397. If anything happens to me, it was foul play. Zakiya, as well as the parties I listed above, were in on it. I am a modern-day political prisoner, and they are doing me the same way they did Assata Shakur, Angela Davis, and many more. I love you all deeply. Now we rise. Ashe, ashe, ashe. They said turn over. He said, title the YouTube video, Rashad Jamal Lecture, Shaking Heartbreaking Update. Title it the same thing on TikTok. Use the hashtag Rashad Jamal. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel or TikTok, make one. If you do have them, but don't have a big following, don't worry. Just be sure to use the title and hashtags, and the algorithm will do the rest for you. Since I'm giving you exclusive news directly from me, it will go viral in no time. Love, God. Write me back ASAP so I can know you got this. And word, that's the final part. So word. I'm gonna leave it there. Heartbreaking update from the God. His wife snaked him. His wife sold out to the ops. A lot of these people are showing their true colors. It's real spiritual warfare. The lines are drawn. You feel me? Those of us who stand with truth, who stand with Most High Mother Universe, you feel me? We're gonna see who we are, and then those of them who side with Zeus and are, you feel me, for this matrix, you're gonna see who they are. And this war is about to happen very soon. It's already been a war, but it's about to get real active. You feel me? It's about to get real active all over these streets. The sun is heating up. These energies are bubbling all over. Cosmic frequencies pouring into the realm, cracking open. You feel me? The light code lockdown. Everything's about to be revealed. All truth is being revealed. The God Rashad Jamal / Divine Insight will be free. And there will be a day where I am right by Divine Insight. You feel me? Stepping all the way 10 toes with this for truth. You feel me? For the gods, for Planet Kai. You feel me? So within that being said, peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. I am the God Eon, Ion. You feel I? Eternity of now, and eternity I will reign supreme. Eternity we will rise. Keep your vibrations high. Keep your third eye open. Use divine discernment. Protect your energy. And remember who you are. 1.